Alright, hey dudes, how's it going? Just gonna go ahead and piece a video together real quick. I hope it doesn't end up turning out long, but of course I say that every single time, and it ends up being like 6, 10 minutes. I'm banking on this for 6 minutes. But anyway, I've been having a lot of problems recently uploading into YouTube. Every time I try to upload Bioshock Part 6, it fails. Every single time. Now, I just now recently tried to upload it, and it's just been being a pain. Would have said some other words, but, keep this at a G-rated level. I think it's a little ridiculous that I've been having these problems. I don't know if it's on YouTube's end. I hope it's not on my end. I really hope it's not something with the ISP here. But, what can you do? What can you do? As for that, that is why my uploads are not coming. And next week, is it next week? I don't know. Whenever the 5th or 7th of December through the 9th, I won't be here, but I might. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna be here on YouTube, but I may not be at a place that has internet, which just causes even more problems with uploading and slowing everything down. And so I don't know what's going to go on from there. And finals are coming up, so it's just like a big kick in the kneecaps. Yes, I'm trying to keep everything at a G-rated level here, just because. I don't know. But as for Bioshock 2, because aside from Bioshock 1, Bioshock 1's been done since last week. Or since 2 weeks ago, actually. I finished it. Not this past Friday, but the Friday before that. I finished it, so. It's been done for a while, and I've been trying to edit on it as much as possible. I've only got up to 10 parts edited. But since I can't even upload Part 6, I'm gonna try and edit on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, because on Tuesday and Thursday of this week, most likely, I'll be recording Bioshock 2, because I beat Bioshock 2 this past weekend, just like I did with Bioshock 1 a couple weeks ago. I finished Bioshock 2 Saturday. Well, it's technically Sunday, but you know what I mean. Sunday morning at 3:30 in the morning. Yeah. I never stay up to play video games usually, but that one, it's not like it had a captivating story, but I just knew I was so close to the end. But another problem I had was it froze. It froze at one point. I'd been playing for like a half hour on Saturday evening, I think it was, at like 7 o'clock. And I was planning on beating it that evening, like before 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, and then I was going to go to bed. Well, things came up. What did I do Saturday? I watched Saturday Night Live, and then I think I watched part of Home Alone 1, and then, I don't know, my dad's like, oh, I'm going to bed, and it was like at 1:30 in the morning, and I was like, okay, yeah, me too, and I was getting ready to go to bed, and I got ready to unhook my PlayStation, and hook in my cables for my VCR, because that's usually what I do at nighttime, is I watch movies to go to sleep, because I can't fall asleep any other way. But then I just got to sitting there, and I was like, no, let's try this again, because before, at 7 o'clock, I played a half hour of it, and I was battling a turret that was shooting at me, and I meleeed it with my drill, and then the game just was like, boom. But it was froze, and I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. Luckily, it was only a half hour, but it was about a half hour, 45 minutes worth, but I made it finish in like 20 minutes, so I fixed it because I knew where everything was. So in that point of the walkthrough, that could probably go in one whole part, since I've done it twice already. So yeah, Bioshock 2, I plan on doing it tomorrow, Tuesday, and then I also plan on doing it Thursday, and finishing it Friday. But yeah, today will be a little busy, Tuesday will be a little bit busy, aside from doing Bioshock, and I don't know what the rest of the week, or the rest of this year, comes for. So, yeah, I really actually need to make this video a little longer, because I need to talk about, I talked about it on my Thanksgiving video, but I really didn't say that much. Finals start around the 17th, I think. I mean, they start pretty mid to the road. College finals are completely different. I never talked about this last year because I didn't have enough subscribers, who really could care or really even knew. I didn't have that much content back then, so. But I feel it's necessary to make one now, aside from when in the spring, it wasn't that bad. This time around, I don't know how it's going to be. My finals aren't just going to be a blowover type of thing. My finals are going to be pretty intense. I've got a lot of project stuff to do, because really that's all my finals are. They're projects. They're big, huge projects. And it's really going to suck, and it's really going to take a lot of my time. So, aside from Bioshock 2, that may be the last walkthrough I do up until Christmas. Does that mean I'm stopped playing video games? No. Because in the evening, when I go home, I usually play something that's, not what I'm recording, obviously, but usually I go ahead and I play just whatever game. Like, this weekend I beat Beavis and Butthead, so maybe I'll do Beavis and Butthead one day. I was thinking about a Christmas special, but I'll make a separate video for that. But I really just wanted to let you know, if I don't upload anything recently, yeah, that's really what's going to happen, is I'm not going to be uploading anything. As for Christmas break, this is when I'm going to try and do something. I don't know if I'll be putting in walkthrough record times, but I will be putting a lot of practice hours in. Like, I'll be beating the game first and then doing the walkthrough. Because some of my games I've done, they were straight blind. Like Bayonetta was straight blind. Straight up. First time I popped it in, I didn't know what I was doing. And aside from that, there are other games. Eureka 7, that was completely blind. Tekken 6, that was blind. Super Street Fighter 4 was blind. I don't mark them as blind, but they are. And then basically every other game I've done, I've beat at one point in time or another. And then after that, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've been looking into playing the Resident Evil games because back in September, I had bought the Archives 0 and 1 for Wii, and I haven't even opened them yet. That's pathetic and sad, but it's true. I have not opened them yet. And I think I'm just gonna take a break. I think it's time for a break. I know I said that in September I was gonna take a break, and I really didn't. I really just got fed up with my laptop not wanting to do things for me. And it was the start of the year, and I wanted to kind of get things set off on the right foot, and it's just been halfway done. So I don't know what I'm going to do about this, but like I said, I probably won't be uploading for a while. Unless Bioshock's going to go through, the footage will just be on my computer. Who knows how long a break I'll take. I may not even upload anything till next year. Well, I'm not going to say that. I'll upload something for Christmas, but you know what I mean. I'm going to be quite busy here in the next middle of the month. Shut up. My stupid droid went off. Aside from those other videos you've seen, that was actually my dare with a droid ringtone. I did get a Motorola Droid 2, and that's another thing I guess I could mention in this video, is I do have a full data package on it, which I mentioned in a video, but I did not upload that video because it failed. Yeah, typical. So I did get a Droid 2, meaning I can check my Gmail and my YouTube, so I can at least still keep in contact. Although I cannot really reply very well on it, I can still keep track of what you guys are up to, or who comments on a video or something like that. But that's really all I wanted to say, was just, I guess, hang tight, and I don't know when I'll be back, but I mean, I'll continuously check my YouTube account, that's not a problem, but I think it's just time for a break. I think it really is. I don't think I've ever even really taken one. I don't think I've ever taken a serious break yet, and I think it's time for one. I really do. So, trying to think if I'm missing anything else. let's go ahead and stop this video, and I'll check to see how long this has been going. Okay, so it's been going for a little over 10 minutes. 10 minutes, 5 seconds. No, but yeah. I want to squeeze this last 5 minutes in if I can. I really don't think there's much else to say other than I will be taking a break. Like I said, I will be going. I'll come back, you know. It's not like I'm gone. But I did want to say that about the droid, on how I can at least check up my status and stuff. Maybe I'll post a phone video about my droid, I don't know. But as for walkthroughs go, it's break time. I'm seriously just, sometimes I feel I've put the walkthroughs ahead of school at times. Not so much. I don't really do it that much. But at times I really just think I've let that overshadow myself from school. And college is a completely different game compared to what you guys think it is. Some of you guys think it's like high school, where you can just screw off and it doesn't really matter. It does matter in college, whether they teach you that in high school or not. I know they didn't teach us that very well in high school, and that's why I think some people have the mindset that they do. They think, oh, well, this is just college, it's not that big of a deal, or something, or why is school that important? I can't believe some people take school so important or so serious. And I'm like, well, it's college, completely different. You know, no offense to anyone who thinks that, but that's just how it is. It is what it is. So yeah, I really didn't have much else to say other than that's what happens with my uploads. I can't upload, and if I can't upload part 6, I'm not going to upload part 7 and 8 and all that just to get ahead and stuff, you know, because they probably will have the same problems. As for Pokemon Gold, as for anything else I have done, it's going on hold. Everything is on hold. Everything. Yeah, until I can actually get back to uploading. And oh no. Yeah, I need to mention that before I go. This is probably one of the most critical things. Yeah, unfortunately, my grandma is getting rid of the internet in January, I think, is when her year subscription ends. Which doesn't necessarily mean I don't have internet. Doesn't mean I can't upload. But it does mean a very big slowdown, so just thought I'd let you know that. Unless my grandma finds another thing to get internet for, I won't have it. I'll just have to go to a friend's house and say, hey, here's my laptop, which is the whole reason I have a laptop, is because I don't have internet at my house. I cannot get internet at my house. I do not have a landline. I cannot get a landline because of things like outstanding charges on the landline bill, which weren't my fault or anybody else's who used it in the house. It was somebody who lived at my house at the time, a long time ago, about 10 years ago, and they ran the phone bill up trying to find a job out of state and racked up a bunch of charges, and my dad could not afford to pay for them, so we have no phone. And unless I activate it in my name and do a bunch of rigmarole that I really don't need to do, I can put up with not having the internet at my house. Another thing is, I think internet really, I mean, if it just bogs me down this much from school for no little when I'm here, I can just tell you how much it would bog me down if I had it all the time. So yeah, so that's the update for the internet portion. I'll make a more detailed one in December, but for right now, this is how everything stands. I'm gonna take another break, a big break. This is really important to me. It doesn't mean I'm not gonna record footage, but it is probably going to halt the uploads. Maybe, you know, not, like I said, not for the whole month of December. I'll have a Christmas video, or I'll probably post something 1st of December saying, hey, here's a video you can do, or you can choose what the Christmas walk, their Christmas special will be. So yeah, until next time, dudes, I'll see y'all around.